The unveiling of a new BMW 5 Series is always a major event in the automotive world. The new edition goes on sale in the new year. The Bavarian car maker's prestigious and popular model has already sold over 5.5 million units worldwide. As ever, BMW insisted on cutting-edge technology while also indulging in a design makeover, a combination of the familiar and the innovative. Anders Warming stresses BMW's desire to make the new 5 Series a clearly recognizable successor to the previous edition. To stretch the car out a bit, the wheelbase was extended, but the real challenge on the design front involved giving the car a more elegant and at the same time sportier look. The 5 Series was born some 37 years ago. The launch of the first generation was an eagerly anticipated affair. 8 years later, in 1980, the second generation was introduced to a waiting world. The third generation involved a sophisticated change to the 5 Series appearance. The painted elements at the front now extended into the trademark BMW dual-kidney grille. The fourth edition saw the twin headlamps put behind clear glass. The fifth and most recent generation caused a little commotion with its more flamboyant design and even more distinctive kidneys. Anders Warming explains the need for every BMW to look dynamic, with the long hood being especially important. The slight overhang of the kidney grille suggests dynamism and that the car is raring to go. The new model indeed has a bolder appearance. One new feature at the front comprises the vertical chrome bars in the kidneys. The lines and contouring on the hood itself ensure a dynamic light and shadow effect, while the air intake is controlled by horizontal valves behind the kidneys. Measuring over 3 meters, the new 5 Series wheelbase is the longest in its class. The roofline drops away gracefully, coupé-style, and the flatter, sleeker appearance also reflects the dimensions. This car is 4 millimeters lower than its predecessor. BMW succeeded in creating a lower car, explains Anders Warming. One aim was to reduce front resistance for the benefit of aerodynamics. Another achievement was lowering the seat position. It was a major challenge combining these lower proportions with legal requirements concerning pedestrian safety. Rules for pedestrian safety require hood elements to be positioned higher up so as to give pedestrians greater protection. And that was the big challenge when designing the exterior of the new 5 Series.
Den Fußgängern größeren Schutz zu bieten. Und das war die große Aufgabe im Exteriordesign des neuen Fünfers.
The interior has a broad and spacious look and feel. The exclusive materials employed in the upholstery, instruments, and trim are a tactile and visual delight. There's a choice of 3 suspension settings, and buyers of all engine versions can request the optional 8-speed automatic transmission. As for the seats, comfort comes with a capital C here. And despite the flat C-pillar, rear seat passengers also have ample headroom.
Der Hofmeister-Knick.
Anders Warming says the forward bend of the C-pillar, known as the Hofmeister kink, is crucial. BMW wants the C-pillar to be as far back and as flat as possible. The kink was a serious technical challenge, but they managed to make it a really snappy and classic BMW. The trunk has 520 liters of space with the rear seats up. Individual fold-away seats are available for an extra €500. Buyers will have a choice between 2 gasoline and 4 diesel-powered engines with outputs of between 204 and 407 horsepower. The new 5 Series goes on sale in Europe at the end of March. Prices in Germany start at 41,900 euros. The tamer 520 diesel will be added in the fall to round off the series and will cost just under 40,000 euros. Plus, a hybrid model is scheduled for introduction in 2011. Just 3 months after it went on sale, the Porsche plant in Leipzig already delivered the 10,000th Panamera. This is twice the expected unit sales. Porsche is aiming to see a total of 20,000 models a year. The Gran Turismo is also proving popular in the U.S. A good 22% of all Porsche buyers in America choose a Panamera. The Detroit Motor Show in January will see Volvo unveiling an all-electric version of the small C30 Coupé. One battery charge provides a mileage of around 150 kilometers, while the top speed is 130 kilometers an hour. The car maker plans to produce 50 units next year and have them tested over a 2-year period by selected drivers. Renault hopes its Grand Scenic's ample interior, quality workmanship, and agility will make it a winner in the compact MPV segment. We tested the 3rd generation of the Grand Scenic, powered by the new 1.4-liter turbo gasoline engine with 130 horsepower. For a family van, it certainly boasts a lot of power, zippiness, and response. Renault have also tightened up the suspension since the preceding model. On the inside, the new Grand Scenic now comes with an innovative graphic display featuring speed, rev counter, and radio frequency. Characteristic features include the drooping hood, the wide air intake in the front section, and the gently sloping roof. The back is dominated by boomerang-shaped rear lights incorporating massive indicator and reverse lamps. The cargo area carries between 208 and 2,063 liters. For 700 euros, there's an optional 2 extra seats that can be folded up and out from under the floor. These seats are not suitable for grown adults, however. But there is ample space for the second row of seats. The front has a driver-friendly design. All the instruments, buttons, and switches are within easy reach. There are no unnecessary frills here. Plus, there's also the handy central control panel. The seats, as you would expect from the French, extremely comfortable. The MPV can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 10.5 seconds. According to Renault, the Grand Scenic with 7 seats consumes an average of 7.3 liters of gasoline per 100 kilometers, an acceptable figure. The new turbo engine is both smooth and silent. Except for the 2 automatic versions, all Grand Scenics are fitted with a smooth shifting 6-speed manual gearbox. The Renault Grand Scenic is available in Germany for prices starting at 22,200 euros.